So it's Sunday morning, race starts at 9 o'clock. We qualified 16th yesterday, so the car, as you see behind us, is just getting its last few bits of preparation before the 9 hours, but it's looking like it should be a nice and sunny race today.
We go off to the grid.
So here we are, start of the race, start of the 9 hours. Robin's in the car, they've just gone through, rolling start, on their way down to the first corner. So here we are, a few laps into the race, and there's been a serious incident. Big roll for the Pink Pig car. Thankfully the guy's out of the car and appears to be okay, but for now the race is under safety car while they clear the car and tidy up the track. So Robin's been out there for an hour and 20, feeling the heat I think a bit, quite fast pace, so I'm going to jump in the car soon and try and run as long as I can really, see what I can do.
Market very handy, along with Mark Witherington. It makes for a very strong team down at IE Racing.
Don't touch the fuel cap yet, Matty. You let P19? Done well.
Really? I thought we were dead far. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah. Well done.
Oh, brilliant. Oh my god, how much more speed you get when you get into a slipstream? It's amazing.
You've been reading our chapter in the ebook about slipstreaming.
I need to.
So Martin's just set the fastest lap so far, currently P11, so he's having a really good stint at helping us. So hopefully the other guys will have an easier job, but he's certainly got some blistering pace at the moment, so I'm quite impressed, and hopefully he can keep it up for the rest of the stint, which is about another hour.
Oh. You were cramping my arm for like nearly all of it.
You were flying, you did a 44.7 at one point.
I know, yeah.
Which is basically our qualifying time.
Yeah, well, the OLED's got the qualifying time on.
Yeah.
So I was chasing that the whole time.
You must have been almost on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can't go flat through the first corner, that's how little grip there was in it.
Yeah.
And I'm annoyed. You know, like the last few laps, there was fuel surge going through the hairpin because it was literally completely out of tilt.
Yeah, so we obviously had no choice. They're going to put 40 litres in it now.
Yeah, a bit annoying, but it's what it is.
Didn't quite get Martin here to the 2 hour mark, but no fault of his own. Little low on fuel, so I had to bring it in as he was surging just on his last lap. So, but his pace was good. We were really happy with his pace. He set the fastest lap so far for us. So
got up to what, P10 at one point, P11 when I came in. So yeah, happy with that. So
currently P17. So we're hoping that Charles can follow in your footsteps, get us back up in the order. Just waiting for Mark and Will to do some damage on the lap times a bit later on.
Yeah, really hammer some stuff in later on.
So fingers crossed, we're aiming for that P10 position again today.
As long as the lap time's the only thing they damage.
Yeah, just the lap times.
I'm worried about you talking about damage.
Not the car.
You're doing consistent times.
He is hurt.
You is hurt.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Enjoyed that.
Any bits to report?
Front end grip is really weird, but especially the front left, I think. Yeah, and braking into the hairpin. Who's in the car now?
Mark.
Oh. I think it's like, I don't know, but braking into the hairpin, like you can't brake as deep as you were when I want to jump back. And then, yeah, you're going to love it though, it feels really good. You're going to love it.
Mark is about a second a lap faster than the car ahead of him, but it's about 16 seconds ahead of him. So, yeah, 16 laps or so, he might be up there for P9. And the gap from P9 to P8 is only a couple of seconds, so we've got some opportunity there. He's one of the quickest out there at the moment. Certainly with the 5 cars ahead of him, he's the quickest at the moment. So yeah, looking good.
Currently P9, Will's out there chasing down PSR, the car in front. At the moment, 9.8 seconds, so the gap started at about 18 seconds when PSR come out the pits, and he's been slowly chopping it down since, so fingers crossed we're going to take that 8th position and hold it until the end of the race, so yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, so Will's in the car, he's catching PSR for 8th place in front, and he's catching him at about 4 or 5 tenths of a second. So there's plenty of time left. It's just going to be a question of can he pass when he gets up to the back of him. So I think if he can get into the slipstream, maybe down start finish straight or down the back straight into Brundle, certainly he's got a good chance.
Yes, he is. He is. Yes.
Yeah!
And back straight. Down the back straight.
So we've just got a 10-second penalty for track limits. Obviously pushing towards the end, so he's trying to drive a little bit harder. Hopefully you can still put that gap in and it won't affect us. So we're just keeping an eye on the times now.
So, currently in P6, but we do have a 5-second penalty, but he has been finding that time back, so I think we need about 1.5 seconds to find and we get to retain P6. We have 8 minutes left, so I'm pretty confident that Will can bring it home for us.
Racelogic did manage to take the 6th place
seconds?
despite the best efforts of Russell down to for PSR. Here comes another enthusiastic car. Much like Anglesey last time, they have had a hard race.
Well, supposedly PSR have got penalty.
Great to see them coming across the line. The 56 car
Yes!
will take 19th ultimately.
Yes!
I think just about everyone has already crossed the line. IP Racing and Adam Blair for the 2nd time this season.